So the other day, the wife and I had lunch together, which we don't get to do all that often. She's an RN and she works many hours, and we work in different towns, close, but different towns, so we can't exactly stop what we're doing and and eat together. So it was cool. And where we decided to eat was downtown. And downtown there's a square, and it follows a diamond path. It's a one-way road going around the old courthouse, and there's restaurants and businesses that line this square. We had a nice little lunch. Service went a little long, but it was good, and of course the company was good. Wife and I get along really well. But as we were leaving, we noticed we were a couple cars behind a school bus that was just sort of sitting there at a stop sign. We saw some kids over to the right. The wife looked over and went, "Oh my goodness. There's probably about 30 kids over there at the right." Didn't look like they were really interested in doing anything. Then all of a sudden the bus lights start blinking and a wheelchair comes up. The lift opens up. The bus is just sitting there. Begins to lift up the wheelchair. The wheelchair loads. About 5 minutes later, the wheelchair is secure up inside. Bus lights are still blinking. Person behind us, there's like a Toyota Avalon. Person behind us starts honking. My wife says, "You know what? Somebody should complain." All of a sudden, the car honks some more, and I was like, "Babe, it looks like somebody is complaining." The kids, who are obviously going to be some of the ones getting on this school bus, still don't particularly look like they've got anything going on, other than being in the general area of the school bus. Meanwhile, the lights are blinking. It's blocking traffic in three directions, and the cars are starting to back up. Now, we live in a small town, so it's not exactly a seven-car pileup like it is at your place, Lone Star, but close enough for my little one-horse town. And I notice the kids are starting to mess around with the coolers a little bit. The lady behind us honks again. Then the coolers get loaded. Then the kids get lined up. Now it's been another 10 minutes. And the teacher's counting the kids as they come on board. Just a little touching their heads, checking off on the list, and they're up. All the kids are loaded. You can see that they're obviously buckled in, getting ready to rock and roll. No sooner did I notice that the bus is getting ready to go, the lady that's behind us, that's been honking this whole time, she gets out of her car to start waving her arms, start yelling and hooting and hollering and complaining about it taking so long. And I'll tell you what, no sooner did I see her get out of her car, and I was like, you know what, that bus is going to go, and the lady behind us is going to be the one now blocking traffic after all that honking. Lo and behold, no sooner did she get out, and she was like 10 yards in front of our car, the bus takes off. She's hooting and hollering. And we leave, and man, and that was that. But I think the moral of the story is you just never know when you're the asshole. Y'all have a good night.